10 o'clock, August 15th, 2019. We're going to call this meeting to order. Roll call. Smiley.
Here.
Hamel.
Here.
Murphy. Here. Number 4, discussion of possible action regarding MASA medical transportation solution. You're up.
I'm up. All right. Well, Les McGee's my name. I think I've talked to you for a couple minutes the other day. Work for a company called MASA. Been in business for 45 years, and we help people with their bills if they get transported for medical necessity by ambulance or ground. So the neat part about our company is it's any ground, any air, anywhere. That covers our member in the United States and Canada. So it doesn't matter what ground service, it doesn't matter what air service, they don't have to worry about a bill, out-of-pocket expense. I know you guys are familiar, you guys currently have a membership, correct? That you're
Right.
Okay. Ours can be paid for out of a payroll deduct. It only can be offered to businesses at this price, so it's $14 a month, covers a household, just like medical, dental, vision, that household structure. Covers kids up to 26 in that membership as well, so it's not just the employee that's covered, it's the employee's household. So husband, wife, a spousal unit, and the kids. And the short suite of it. And the nice part about it is it covers you across all 50 states. It also covers non-emergent transport. So like if you end up in a hospital and they get you stable, but you need to go to another hospital to further your care, that can be taken care of as well. And that repatriation part, if you're 100 miles from home, so you're in Colorado on vacation, you end up in the hospital, and you want to get back to a local doctor, we can fly you back and get you back that way as well. So those are all the major benefits of that Emergent Plus. It's a short, sweet about what we do. Good
So
thing.
what do you do that our insurance isn't doing?
What do we do that your insurance?
Yeah, I mean, our insurance will cover a lot of this, our health insurance.
Cover which part?
Well, like the med flight deal, our health insurance will cover that.
No, we have that separate Metaflight.
That is true, but Metaflight will bill our health insurance.
Most of the time, there's a.
I didn't know our insurance would pay the Metaflight. That's why we
Bill.
take air evac
Yeah.
out, or whatever, whether it's Eagle Med or air evac, whatever now.
But basically what they're doing is when you do that, they're just billing back on our insurance. I mean, maybe they don't do that.
Well, our health insurance doesn't have that coverage in
Here's a
it.
question.
Well, I mean, accident.
If we
I
prescribe with you for whatever your platinum plan, and say I get an ambulance ride, are you gonna bill my insurance to see if they're gonna pay for it, and then you're gonna pick up the rest?
What happens
Is that how you work?
That's how it works.
Okay.
Because I can only, like this Emergent Plus,
Yeah.
this is typically what most employees choose out of the three of these, Emergent Plus or the Platinum. The Platinum is for people that, they travel a lot. They go, it's got global coverage as well. So what we do is, you're going to build insurance, whatever insurance doesn't pay, we're going to get the difference in that balance bill, especially like on the ambulance, right? So even in local situations, it helps with the local ambulances because most of the time they're just getting that insurance piece. And then if it's one of our clients, then they're going to get that difference for that.
All of my people, not all of them live in Winoka, but 90% of my hands live in Winoka, and the city of Winoka charges them $6 a month on their electric bill for a free ambulance ride. So there is no choice on that. They charge them $6, and everybody that pays that $6 service charge in Winoka gets a free ambulance ride.
If they're in the city. of
If
Winoka.
they pay that bill, if
Yes.
they pay $6, whether they're in the city or not, because there's some people that live outside that pay city utilities or whatever, and even them people, if they pay that $6, that ride's free.
As long as they're in Winoka, it won't, that doesn't cover if you're in Alva though, right?
No,
Okay.
no, or Kansas City or wherever they're at, you know.
Because I live in Stillwater, and we have the same situation. Ours is $5 a month that we're paying. And the city of Stillwater actually offered this to their employees. And the good part about ours, I don't know if it's the same in your community, but in ours, we can opt out of that charge. Because the good thing about this is it's going to make that insurance, that carrier, that ambulance service whole on the backside with that remaining part of the bill. That they're typically just going to give the insurance portion. They're going to give both.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the case for you, but
Well, they
And
give
if
them
the-
a chance to opt out, and somebody was opting out, they said, we ain't gonna give them a chance, we're just gonna charge them all.
so they lock them in.
Yeah,
Well, and as this progresses, this has not been marketed, and we're relatively new to this part in Oklahoma as far as marketing to the business aspect. Once we get to a place where we have a lot of members, it's going to help those ambulance companies on the backside be able to recoup those differences because they're used to getting $300-400 on that ride versus the entire balance bill. So, in time, we'll get to a place where, like in your situation, they should be able to opt out again because they're making all that difference on the backside. So, can't guarantee any of that, but that's what we're working for. The other part that I talked to Randy about the other day was you guys are paying for this membership for all the employees. It's $14 a month to cover that out of a payroll deduct. What you could do if you wanted to is take what you were going to pay for the other membership and subsidize this for the employee. Then they'd only have to pay like $9 a month versus the other. And if they could opt out of a situation like that, if that was possible, then that's just less they're going to be paying a month. But this covers them anywhere they are in the United States and Canada. So it's got some big options too.
Well, I've had a little longer to think about it than you guys, but I mean, I hadn't changed my attitude, but the only reason I agreed to this meeting is I think we're taking care of our employees as well as we need to. We've got them air evac, we've got them health insurance, takes care of them, as you're talking about here at home and on the job. I don't think it's our job, and as a matter of fact, I think we catch flack for trying to
cover
get,
them when they're in.
but
wherever.
here's the thing, I don't have a problem, if Shelley doesn't have a problem, I don't want to get into the math deal
Gotcha.
for her up there, but if we want to allow the employees on their own to take this and add to what they've got, I don't want to get into take the evac, we're paying for that. So, and we aren't going to pay for this, but if they want to go through us to take this, I'm not going to deny them that deal to take it out of their check.
How much are we paying for the evac?
$55 a year.
55 grand a year.
No, $55 a year per employee.
Per employee.
This is 3 times higher.
It comes to
70.
4,000 something.
Yeah.
I think it's 42
Mm-hmm.
something.
This would be $168 a year compared to the 55. Ambulance should be taken care of with our health insurance. I mean, I don't know how all of this stuff works. I haven't experienced it, but that is our intent. And we're paying for that. That's a benefit to the employees. But I just don't think we need a nationwide deal to be paying for them nationwide because they are not going to be nationwide.
Working for us.
That's a kicker right there.
Yeah.
We're taking care of them as well as I think we need to on the job and even at home. They all live here locally. What they do in their private life is their business, and that's why I'm not opposed to letting them.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And so we could send out a questionnaire, ask who would be interested.
But you have to handle all that that's
Yeah.
your call.
Well, that's why I don't wanna go the deduct of give them $5 on the 14, or whatever it cost us for air evac. I wanna keep that all the same. They're gonna have the air evac or whatever we got. If they want this on top of that, then they can take it out of their check.
The 14 out of their check.
Right.
Okay.
If you want.
It is my feeling. I mean,
That's kind of my.
that's just a suggestion.
That's right on, sounds to me like, I mean, that's the most logical thing to do.
Well, if we're gonna take care of them on their private time, and here's my thought, if they're gonna take care of them when they aren't working, or when they're on vacation, or whatever, we're gonna get everybody off the street coming in here, you need to take this out for us.
Well, you know, there's a line in there where you can.
Right, but I mean, that's a door I don't wanna go through,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
I want our employees to be well covered, but there is a limit to what we can do.
Yeah, or what we need to do, I mean.
Yeah.
I'm 100% agree. I mean, I think this is a good program.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not smashing the program, I just think we've essentially got it covered for what we should be doing.
We're meeting our obligations
Mhm.
to our employees.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a couple people that might actually be interested.
The only way that I can offer this is through a employer that offers health benefits to their employees. I can't, that $14 a month, just any
So
person
that pretty
can.
much says they're all out, we're out then.
No, we offer the health benefits.
Yeah, but they're not an employee, so how, I mean, they're not an employer, what you just said, right?
I have to offer it to an
Offer-
employer to offer to their employees.
And
It
that's
has
what he's
to,
saying.
Do we gotta accept it as an employer to get it to them as an employee?
We're giving them the option, and we're providing them health insurance.
yeah, so they're
I mean,
qualified, yeah.
we meet the obligations, what
The
I'm
only
trying.
thing that is required is it has to go through payroll deduction.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
that's right.
And that's,
But health child support does that,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
right, regarding.
Or, yeah.
But it's still their option whether.
right, it'd be their option.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's strictly theirs, it's not.
And for them to know about it, either, I mean, he'd either have to go to each office, or we could have some kind of little meeting, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'd be glad to do that, whatever I need to do, if I needed to go to each
Okay.
place to do that.
Well, I suggest that you give us enough of these flyers, or get it to us or whatever, and we give them to our employees.
Find out how many are
And
in
the employees that
See
are
who's
interested, go back to the secretaries or the elected official, and then we get back hold of it.
Okay. I can get some brochures put together so they can kind of see it.
Yeah,
And,
that would be good.
I mean, here, and the reason I'm going this way, it's my understanding, and I may be wrong, but the person that has a cafeteria plan for us is the only one that can meet with those individuals
Okay.
during working hours.
That's right, I forgot about that, yes.
see, you know, your broker.
Not a broker, right now it's American Fidelity
You bet,
is the only one that has the option to come to the sheds during working
Would
hours.
this be able to
And-
offer to retired employees?
Well, that's a question for him, not for me.
It'd have to be on
Through the
payroll.
payroll.
And we aren't paying them, so it would be a deduct, so. But that's just the, now, I stand to be corrected on that, but I'm under the impression that we sign up, it used to be Aflac, used to have our cafeteria plan, it's what's called now, we changed to American Fidelity, and what I'm saying is that I'm under the impression they're the only ones that we can legally stop work with and pay those employees to sit and listen to you. Or him, them. The rest of them, not every solicitor, I mean, you could have everybody wants to sell something, want to have a meeting at our
Right.
sheds and keep our employees for work while we're paying. So they've limited it, called it a cafeteria plan on insurance, that's the only person that can do that.
What time, when does that person have those meetings? When is that typically done?
Once a year.
In May, isn't it? Now you're.
Probably,
yeah,
it depends. We
Usually
have it, we've
April or
been,
May.
our insurance, it may change though, if we
Yeah.
go to a January. Right now,
What,
we're
to
on.
have all them
July.
employees together and have him come in and pitch it, is that what you're talking about?
I don't think that's legal.
I think
Well,
what
American
if we
Deli
done
would
it,
have to pitch it.
What if we done it at our, December safety meeting?
Well, I wouldn't care, I don't care. I mean, what I told him is he just needs to get enough of these.
Well,
we
they'll all
hand-
be there.
We hand out at our
And
sheds.
It's not gonna be a loss for us at work, cause we're
Right.
having that meeting, and whether it'll be legal or not for him to get up
If he
there.
wants to wait that long, I don't
Well,
care.
that's better than nothing. I mean, December.
Well, he
No.
can't come and that's when American
He
Fidelity
can't
comes.
meet with our people on the clock.
That's what I'm saying, would that safety meeting be considered on?
Well,
Probably would.
I'm okay with that. I don't care about that. If he wants to wait, or he can give us these flyers.
Mhm.
You just let your employees take it and get back to you or Julie if they're interested. And then we get back, we just find out who, all the county employees that are interested and let him know.
Yeah.
And their names and a contact form.
And he
Or
can
he
call
can
them or
come
meet
and
with them or whatever,
he can come to that safety meeting. I'm
Right.
over.
I might have one or two. You ain't gonna get 5 out of me, though. I mean, because all of them, they ain't gonna waste money they don't need to waste.
Well, but you got all these people in the courthouse and all that. I mean, I just wanna try to be as fair
Yeah,
to them
everybody
and you
gets
as I
the same
can.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Would, and I don't know if you've answered this, I just want to make sure I have clarity too. If somebody wants this membership, you said something about math a while ago, that's why I'm asking. If somebody wants this membership instead of the area bag membership, could they use that money towards this?
I don't wanna go there. It is, and the reason being is we pay for it.
Right.
I don't care if they double up.
Okay.
Is my point to all that. But we're just gonna keep it consistent in what we do.
I got you.
It gets complicated.
We're not
when
gonna
you
have one
start-
guy, hey, I wanna drop that and I wanna join this, and we got 2
Yeah.
with you and 5 with the other and 6. That just makes more
It's
work.
the
for us.
paperwork issue
Yeah.
and the deal, and what'll happen is employees will start, here's exactly what I wanna avoid. If you're paying $14 a month over here for this employee, they're gonna, even though it's coming out of their check and a portion of it, we're only paying the same portion as the area evac. They're gonna think that employee's getting 14 a month where they're getting 5 a month from over here.
And it will happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's just you.
And the
It
headache,
gets
the
really
headache ensues.
complicated.
So I just wanna leave all our employees on area evac, and this is an option if they wanna add it.
Okay. Well, I can definitely work with her and we can get that information and get it out and then go from there. So if we can hang up some signs maybe in your shops and stuff like that, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
And then if it works out, that December safety meeting, if we decide that that's going to be the best thing to do, honestly, me talking about this, it takes about 5 minutes. It's super easy to talk about, not like somebody would talk for hours and answer questions, and we can figure that out. I can work with her for sure, so.
My thought on that deal is that you will, if you let them mull it over and still come, we give them the brochures, they get an idea before they go to that.
Mhm.
Because attention span might be a problem at that safety meeting.
Right.
They're smelling brisket and they're thinking food.
Yeah,
I've been to those safety meetings before.
well, we give door prizes away and stuff like that. It's a county-wide deal, but, you know.
County Christmas safety meeting.
And eat like a bunch of hogs.
Oh, we do.
But it's safe, we do it
I mean,
safe.
that's what I'm getting at,
We
the
do it
attention
safe.
span there, but it'd be good for them to have a heads up, and whenever you want them to meet with, that could maybe be a good day
What
to,
Yeah.
the ones that wanna sign up, you
Yeah.
get with them, get them all in one spot that way.
I'm curious, why are you not going public with this individually?
It's, for that pricing, it's tied, because the employee has got to have the insurance at that price. So that's how they're able to offer it at that individual price like that. That's the reason. So it's being marketed to
That's the way they
businesses
can make money.
to balance everything and
Yeah.
make money. It's true.
If you didn't have insurance, you guys
Well, then it
would
would be.
rely on that insurance to pick up that slack, and
Right.
you gathered the slack.
And you see the difference between Emergent Plus and the Platinum,
Right,
$39 a
right,
month.
right,
This is not tied to insurance.
right.
There's the difference. So, and they included a bunch of extra benefits with the Platinum, so, and it's got worldwide coverage. So it's kind of tailored for what the individual and what their needs are, because some people travel more than others.
I mean, the
Well,
platinum,
and everybody's
everybody,
different, you know.
That's true.
if you travel a
Some of
lot,
them might
it's
stay
still
away and some might stay out and everything. So, I mean, we just gotta give them all the opportunity.
That was my thought. That's why I went ahead and agreed to have this meeting, you know, it's what, because I thought the employees ought to make the call, not us.
You cover all the money you lose at the casino.
Yeah, that's what I need.
I
Casino
was thinking
insurance.
about you actually.
Well, then I could work with Shelley, we can figure out exactly how we need to go about that.
That works for me.
Follow your guidelines today and get some information out to your folks, so that won't be a problem. Any other questions for me about anything?
I don't have any.
I appreciate your time today, I do, so hopefully we can work with you and help you, know.
Okay. Do we need this form in a motion?
One. Maybe, yeah.
Two.
The,
That
well,
we're
We
gonna,
need to,
Then we're
we
gonna
need to
let our employees.
accept.
yeah, we're just a motion that we're gonna allow the employees to,
To mull it over and make their own decision on
Yes.
whether they wanna,
By employee.
yeah,
And allow them to do it.
I don't know the word
yeah,
for
and
it,
allow the payroll deduction part of it.
but to add to their insurance coverage or.
You got that down word for word.
no.
She's trying.
Close enough.
It's just a motion that we're gonna allow the employees to have the option to take this on their own and be deducted from their payroll.
And I'll second.
I'll say aye.
All in favor?
I agree.
Number 5, motion to
I'll make
adjourn.
that motion.
I'll second.
I'll agree. Aye.
Okay.